sun is shining through. Good morning to you and you and you. Oh, they grow up so fast.
Not fast enough.
Shrek and all his friends are back in Shrek the third film in a hugely successful franchise. In fact, Shrek 2 is the largest grossing animated film of all time, so you know the pressure was on him for this third time around. And everybody's back. Shrek, Fiona, Donkey, Puss in Boots, and a few new characters and some new plot.
But of course, all's not well in Far, Far Away, or else there wouldn't be a movie. This time the king is dying, and it turns out that Shrek is the appointed heir. Shrek, of course, doesn't want the job. He doesn't consider himself royal material, so he sets out with Donkey and Puss in Boots to find another reluctant heir. This one's by the name of Artie and voiced by Justin Timberlake.
Artie, what are you doing?
What does it look like?
This really isn't up to you.
But I don't know anything about being king.
You'll learn on the job.
And there's more plot to it because we always have to have a villain, and this time around they recycled Prince Charming from the second movie with a voice by Rupert Everett, who still wants to be king in his own right, very vain, now doing dinner theater. Though we've seen and enjoyed these characters before, I think they have a lot less to do this time around. Fiona is out of the movie for a long time. And Donkey and Puss in Boots, each of whom have had their enjoyable moments in the past, are now reduced to sharing the sidekick role so that they each have about half as much to do as they did before.
Right.
So that you get even less all the way through.
Yeah, I mean, one of the strengths of Shrek 2 was to introduce a wonderful new character, Puss in Boots. This time around, they introduced Merlin, who is voiced by Eric Idle.
Whatever it is, no matter how excruciatingly painful it may be, it'll wear off eventually, I think. Oops.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
The problem is that neither of these new characters is particularly strong.
No, not as much as the new ones that they've introduced in the past. There's still some of the satire in that people will enjoy, some Pinocchio, Gingerbread Man, all that stuff. But we've been through all this before. It's recycling it, it's padding it out, and you have the usual blend of the jokes geared strictly for the adults, and then all the slapstick for the kids.
Right.
So the fans of the series are still going to enjoy it as they have before. But I don't think anybody who hasn't kept up with the series has any real reason to go running out to see this thing. It's not as new and fresh as all this stuff was when the first movie came out.
Agreed.
So it's Shrek the Third, and it opens May 18th.
Nice ears.
What ears?